Hello, hello. Good evening. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I have a super nice guest tonight, which I'm really, excited to talk to, learn about what he's doing, and maybe you can start and introduce yourself.
Yes. Thanks for the invite. First of all, very happy to be here. What I'm doing here, I think we're gonna talk about me as a person, artist, and what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
which is currently in Amersfoort, where I'm from. There's not really a clubbing scene. There are some illegal raves, and there are some official parties, but not really like a nightclub, which in Amsterdam or other cities is just all over. And I am with very nice people, building a community, organizing parties. Sometimes I DJ myself.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about that today.
Yeah, that's true. So you are from Amersfoort. First, maybe what's your name? Because I think we forgot about that
Yeah, my
already.
name is
We good.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
My artist name is Kohese,
Mhm.
which stands for, in Dutch it's actually Kohese. In English it's cohesion,
Mhm.
for bringing people together, which is
Nice.
what I'm trying to do. And it's also of my full name. It's the first two letters of each word hustled around, and it makes Kohese. So it's a double. Has a double meaning. So yeah,
Nice.
that's me. I'm 25. I now live in Rotterdam, actually.
Okay.
Um, I work in Amsterdam and Rotterdam for a company called Q42. So by day, I develop software, and those applications are very. They really, how do you say, are built for a good cause. Like we only take jobs for for nice customers,
Mhm.
like we do the Rijksmuseum or other. How do you say? That's all just very cool projects. So um, yeah, that's what I
Nice.
do at like during the day, and at night I sometimes organize parties. So yeah,
And so you say you live in Rotterdam, but you are from Amersfoort.
yes,
Okay, so that's where the connection comes from, and that's where you still think, okay, Amersfoort needs a stronger community or more opportunity, um, yeah, to listen to experience dance music, maybe, or yeah, how did you get the drive to say, okay, I'm going to be the person that is going to do that and that's going to make that happen?
that's a good question. It first started off because I have not been in the dance scene for that long, only 3 years actually.
Okay.
Before that, I love music my whole life. Got it from my parents, and I have produced hip hop before. Learned piano, but only in 2022 I think I first went to Into the Woods, the festival in Amersfoort, and then discovered what a powerful sound system and electronic music can do with you. And then after that, a friend of mine, Pablo, who is in my friend group, he was already into electronic music and DJing, and I kind of got into that as well.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, we discovered in Amersfoort there wasn't a lot, so we just decided like, okay, why don't we just throw our own parties? Which started actually in his student living room, like just his house, and we kind of grew from there. Like every time it was bigger, like, okay, can we do something somewhere at a venue? Oh, there's not a lot of venues. Can we go to a skating? How do you say, like a skate hall?
Mhm.
They provided us with a location. It was some kind of. It was a very nice venue,
Yeah.
but like not official. Let's say.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, we just continued throwing parties. Uh,
Nice.
yeah. So basically, it came from like nothing being there. We just decided like, okay, let's just throw parties.
And you really felt also that there there is nothing, but there are enough people who needed actually, or who come to your parties basically?
Yeah, that's kind of what we learned. In the beginning, it was just us, and we just liked the music. So deep down, for us, it still comes down to the music. We just want to let people hear that. And on that journey, we discovered, yeah, people um, in Amersfoort, there's a lot of people who love this music, but there's no place
No
to
place
listen
to
to
go.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And now so you still do it together with that friend, and did it now develop into really something that you do really frequently, like every month, or yeah, what is the current status, let's say?
Current status is I still do it with like Pablo is still involved, but he now lives in Barcelona and he's fully into producing his own music. Like he's actually a producer and DJ now. I'm gonna play a track later on of his. I mostly now, because when you start doing this, you meet a lot of people, and I've met a lot of new people in Amersfoort who have the same wish as me. And first started with my collective, of our collective main panel, which was purely throwing semi-illegal parties in very deep techno sound. And last year, I started with Club Paap, which is actually a nightclub every 3 weeks, which unites all the collectives that are in Amersfoort, because there are way more groups like Main Panel who want to organize parties, but there's no room, like no location. And I found a entrepreneur in like he owns a pub or two pubs which are connected to each other, and we created a space there where we can throw club nights with 2 stages. So 2 collectives, they meet each other. I think like 12 are involved now. So what we basically created with all these club nights, all these 12 different streams of people and music come together and meet each other.
Nice.
So that's basically yeah. So every 3 weeks now, we just had the 5th night. So we have 3 more to go.
And how is it going?
Well, last weekend was crazy. We had AMO sessions, which is quite a new collective. They mostly produce or program hard house, which is just very popular right now. And in the other stage, we had Cascade, which is a collective from Amsterdam from a friend of mine, Dida, which is very deep house. And they played an all-nighter. Just they started at 113 BPM and ended at 123. So very deep,
Mellow.
very mellow. But it was like the perfect difference. Like in the main room, there was and we sold out massively. Like we had to refuse, I think, 150 people at the door because it was just overflown. So with that, we show like Amersfoort really. There is a target group for this, so it's going very well.
Amazing. Yeah. Should we listen to a track?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's do this.
What did you bring?
What did I bring?
Yeah, or what's the first track that you would like to play?
I brought a lot of tracks, but I think it's nice to stay on topic with Main Panel and Pablo.
Yeah.
This is a track he just recently created. So I'm gonna put it on.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it's a very, very gritty,
Yeah.
deep track, but I really like it because I've heard his progression over the last few years. He's
Hmm.
been producing for I think 2 years, like for real now. Like sometimes I get 2 tracks a day, and you really hear the progression. And this one is one of the latest where I think like, wow, this is very very good production. So
Nice. What's his
yeah,
artist name?
Pablo Hofman is
Okay.
his name. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Um, I want to ask you a bit more about Amersfoort. I already told you because I don't really know a lot about the city. Um,
Luckily, I do.
yeah,
Yeah.
luckily you do. Yeah, I mean, why Amersfoort specifically? I mean, I know you you grew up there, I guess, but how would you describe the city? Like, how's the vibe? What kind of people live in Amersfoort? Um, yeah, how is that city?
Amersfoort is beautiful, I would say. Like it's almost like a medieval town. When I ride in there for like with a specific road, it's almost like I'm in a Wes Anderson movie. Like it's almost a Grand Budapest Hotel with the crazy imagery, old houses, and it's just very old, very alive. There's a lot of tourism these days, actually. So
Mm-hmm.
when you're on a Saturday, there's just people all over. If the sun's out, it's such a pretty picture. It's also quite small, but big enough to feel like a city.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 2 squares where you have terraces around it, where you can have drinks with friends. We have a lot of shops. We have a lot of green, lots of parks. So Amersfoort is just a beautiful city. The only downside for me, like at my age now, is there's no university. So
Yeah.
a lot of my friends they move out when they reach the age of 19, when they go to uni, and then they come back when they are 27 or 30 with a family, and that's actually a lot of the demography in Amersfoort. It's a lot of young families
Mm-hmm.
and not so much younger people.
And still, there's enough people, let's say, for the scene, for the parties. Um, yeah, but I guess that's the most
Yeah,
important.
there.
Because if you, as you say, like usually you kind of know that in a city with universities, this is it's gonna work, or there's enough demand for what you're gonna do. Um, but yeah, even more interesting, or maybe speaks even more for the music and the culture that it can work anywhere in a way.
Yeah, I think it's hard to estimate for like the nightlife, how many people there are. I think we're now discovering it,
Mm.
because there wasn't really like a proper scene. Like there were, like I said, collectives all over organizing stuff. Um, and now I think we're finding out with the parties we do how many people actually like love this or need this, or there are so many people because I actually most of the time I spend at the door greeting people and scanning tickets to see who comes in,
Yeah.
and I really get a lot of young people who never been to a club. Like they go to pubs. There's I think there's 5 or 6 party pubs in the center, which are packed every weekend. But none of them have been to a nightclub,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's nice to be able to spread that now and see like, hey, this
This
also
this
exists.
this also
Yeah,
exists. Yeah,
and I
exactly.
think that's also the reason for me maybe that I discovered it so late because I went to a festival. But maybe if there was a nightclub before, I would have discovered it earlier.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, it's nice to be able to do that, and
Give that back basically.
yeah, like that. And it's also a bit of maybe a little bit of research. Like, hey, can this work? What
Yeah.
are the effects? So
And the city itself or municipality, because now things are becoming more official, I guess, more not so illegal anymore. How do they react? Are there any? Is there any friction, or was that an easy ride?
There is some friction,
There is
yes.
some friction.
Yeah, but it's not nothing too serious.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like we're experimenting now in the city center,
Mm.
which is very dense, and there's there are people living there, and there are certain rules you have to abide, um, and we are doing that, but they always have something to mention, especially for Club Paap. We use the back door, so there's a back alley because normally it's just a normal pub, and people don't really go there because it's oh yeah it's that pub.
Mhm.
But if you switch, like the whole concept is when you switch it around and we use the back alley, um, you walk into like you have a different portal to the venue.
Yeah.
And that works really well. Like people they don't know where they're going to, like what space is this, and then like oh okay it's here, but then it's already a different entrance.
Mhm.
But using that entrance was kind of a hassle to get that figured out. But in the end, they cooperate, and the municipality of Amersfoort is pretty open for pushing nightlife. There was also motie in Dutch, like in the politics, research for a 24-hour license for a club. So it's on the radar at the municipality. So it's going well, I think. And also the research that we're doing now can also provide them with information. And we are also working with like one of the organizers with Club Paap is Lisa Bast. She's the night mayor of Amersfoort. So she is also very much involved. And it works perfectly together because she's in contact with the municipality a lot, and we can directly give input to them with the concept that we're doing. So that's also very nice to have her on the team.
Yeah, that's nice to hear, because I don't know if you saw that, for example, when here in Amsterdam, Club Raam was trying to open, what a struggle that was. So I really, yeah, it's such a great thing to do and to put your time and your energy in, but there is just so much you have to keep into account, and it sometimes, yeah, it can be not an easy ride when it comes to, yeah, the what the city wants, but that's nice to hear
Yeah,
also.
yeah, and it's also why we selected that venue because it's a pub. It already has a license till 5,
Yeah,
so we can leverage that. So yeah, that's actually all going very well.
nice. And if we talk a bit more about, let's say, the community and the parties itself, like how would you describe the community that you've built?
Um, Very diverse, I would say.
Mhm. In terms of what?
Visitors, sound, uh, structures as well. Like it's been so funny working with a lot of different collectives. Like how do they market? How do they do the production on the day itself? There's a lot of differences. There's a lot of different. They have a different target area, all of them. So we have some, how do you say, like people that return, but also a lot of new people because they only know a certain collective. They come to the party and they discover the club. Um, so at the door, sometimes like the age range is like 18 till 60, and until now, every party like we have had that spectrum of visitors.
Nice. Those are the best.
Yeah, like it's all over, and we basically the mission of this is also to improve the nightlife of Amersfoort
Mhm.
and to start building a night culture. And one of those for me is like social safety, so attention for consent, no phobia on the dance floor. So we also have a code of conduct and house rules to tell that at the door. And to be honest, in my personal experience, like my personal opinion, is it's not perfect yet, and we can do way better.
Mhm.
But compared to what it is right now in Amersfoort, there's basically none. So I think we are,
Doing good.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
doing good. And that's also sort of the mission statement we made. It's like we want to make the nightlife better. Like just if we can just make it a tiny fraction better for only like if it's only 200 people, we've already done a good job.
Yeah.
So that's and yeah, it's working. So that's very nice. Nice to see.
What do you think was the first sort of tipping moment from starting in like the student room of your friends where you thought, ooh, this is actually working and maybe this can become something bigger? Like, do you remember that?
It's a very good question. Yeah, I think when the parties were just good, like a lot of people came.
Mhm.
So then we were like, okay, what's next? Like, do we want to stay here or because it was tiny, only like 50 people could fit in the living room. They were like, yeah, we need to go a little bit bigger, probably.
Mm.
Like more people who would like this. I think mainly when we start noticing more people who would probably enjoy this, it was the motivation to go a little bit bigger
Mhm.
to spread it to more people.
Yeah, nice. Should we do another track maybe?
Yeah, good idea.
Nice.
I don't really know what's gonna fit the vibe, but I brought some music, so I will.
Yeah, tell me what did you bring? Would this be what you would play yourself or um
Yeah, some tracks.
okay.
To be honest, I am still very much developing as
Your
a
sound?
DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just also discovered Discogs. Well, not discovered it, but I'm now like
Addicted.
starting to utilize it. Like, of course, I knew Bandcamp because I'm only starting to learn to play vinyl since a short time.
Mhm.
I
How's it
really
going?
want to. Uh, Ups and downs.
Ups and downs, yeah.
But these are tracks that I think describe my sound right now, which is minimal, emotional. I really like the last time. I really like minimal tracks with pads in them,
Mhm,
which are like early hour tracks.
mhm.
So it's sort of a selection of that and some deep ones, some opening tracks, and also some like very like just normal pop, but like old pop that are very personal to me.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah,
What
it's very
wh-
diverse as well.
yeah, super nice. When you got into electronic music, let's say, was that also the genre that kind of got you in it and you stayed there, or did that develop over the years?
Developed a lot.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
was your first hook of, oh my God, I really love this? Or
yeah. So the first one was actually, I think I looked it up. I didn't bring it with me. I think
yes.
maybe I do, but I don't want to play it because I don't know.
Now you
I grew
feel,
over it,
yeah, you grew over
but it
it.
was I think an MCRT track,
Hmm.
that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Um,
Fun.
I still I still like it, but that's the techno I got into,
Hmm.
like more popular ones, and now I'm trying to really open up the spectrum, like old tracks. There's so much to discover
Hmm.
and to be able to build a track on. So yeah, I got a lot.
Nice. You entered the void, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's do it.
I don't really know what I want to play, so I'm just gonna select it, and then we can talk
Sounds good.
after I selected one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it was 9 minutes. Sorry.
Oh no need to be sorry. I enjoyed it. So
Yes.
who was this actually? What was
Heiko Laux, which as I told you, I'm still quite a developing DJ. But I just recently on Discogs discovered his label, and one of these tracks was on it, and it just really, I really want to get into these sort of tracks. So they're very minimal. There are some areas where it's minimal, and then pads come in like very euphoric music. In my sets, I really want to give energy to the crowd,
hmm
but also to feel emotion. Sometimes that can be happiness or sadness, but not too euphoric. So it's not like I can play a trance set, of course, but there it's very all over the place, and I want to play minimal sets so the listeners can, yeah,
drift
connect,
away a bit more?
drift away, and
hmm
also connect with themselves.
Yeah,
Like when you're on the dance floor, you can just dance and let your thoughts go, or
yeah.
process a lot of stuff. And I think with space and minimalistic techno, you can really steer it like that. And I like that as a DJ. So you can steer the crowd and also for yourself,
Mm.
that your emotions flow with that selection. So
Yeah, I was talking about that in another show that I did myself. That for me, it feels like when you play, you kind of paint a picture for yourself, and like everyone else can paint their own picture, but you also kind of paint one together or something. And yeah,
yeah,
with these tracks, it's nice because they take you somewhere. Um, yeah, rather than maybe a heavy trance track with heavy vocals and everything, of
yeah.
course. But talking about the genres and the music and what is played on the parties, like how would you describe the vibe?
The vibe, yes, is if we're talking main panel, like my own collective, with I do with Pablo and Arthur Vestdijk, also a very dear friend of mine. We also play together a lot of back to backs. But our collective is really more into deep stuff that's not explored as much as we would like. So
Mm-hmm.
it can be very dubby, or it can be very like we were booked at Into the Woods last year, and we played 1 hour ambient the first hour because yeah, it was
Headliner.
yeah, it was like there were not a lot of people yet, and we just wanted to start off the day
Yeah.
like that. I think it was very fitting for the environment in the forest. But yeah, that's basically the sound we try to push with main panel. Just very minimal, deep techno, lots of textures. We can make some subgenres like dub, or we once had a drum and bass night because why the hell not?
Yeah.
So that's what we do there. And at Club Paap, we have so many different collectives, but I think the main thing we want to have every night, because in Amersfoort it's still all quite unknown and it's like spooky, like what's gonna be. House works very well,
Yeah, of
like
course.
it's very accessible. So we always try to have one house stage, either the small one or the big one, so people can always find like just a fun party, and we can around that have different sounds. So we also did a main panel night with yeah, just a very deep techno sound where we booked Rema,
hmm
very much a fan of his. Amazing set, very yeah, like deep minimal techno. Um, yeah, so we have I think like five or yeah 4 or 5 house collectives, but also jungle. We had a jungle night, so it really yeah, it's a different sound every time.
hmm
And next edition on 28th of February, we're gonna have Sub Rosa, which is from Mavochi, a duo DJ duo from Amersfoort. They mostly, I think it's gonna be vinyl only.
Oh wow, nice.
The artists are gonna be great. We have Ash on it, Mahabe, um, Dide also. So I'm very much looking forward to that. And in the other stage, we're gonna have Oost West, which is a community in Amersfoort where creatives can come and they can rent offices and working places, and it's like one hub of creativity. And they are gonna go, and I don't know what they're gonna do, but it's probably gonna be like worldly. You have Rob, Rob's radio, and he always plays like very. When I listen to his sets, it's just like worldly. It's like, and he has been all over the world. It's gonna be crazy. I think they're gonna put plants like just green inside the club. So it's gonna be all over the place. So that's the sounds that are being played. Uh, it's gonna be housey, that's for sure. Like if you like house, or if you just want to have a good party with a good club, good sound system, it's always gonna be good. But you're always gonna be surprised by a different sound. And I think I really like that.
Yeah, I also really like that actually, because you can always find something new, I guess.
Yeah. I think that's also very important in Amersfoort, because it's quite new. People gotta get, I want to say educated, but kind of like they need to be shown what's possible, which you don't gotta go too crazy immediately, because they might be overwhelmed. Like, what is this? If you start out with house, it's just gonna be fun. But then in a different stage, maybe 80% of the people walk in and they're like, nah, it's not for me. But maybe the 20% who would have never been there if there wasn't a house to start with, maybe they walk in and they're like, wow, this is cool.
They discover something new. Yeah, it's really fun to see how that's like, I feel like really your main drive to really bring it closer to people that maybe never heard about, or never been to a club, or never heard a full DJ set or something like that. I think I can really feel that. It's super nice. What about your family? Do they come around when when it's going on?
Yeah, my mom does. Like it's she actually has done the food for backstage.
Nice.
So she cooks. She makes like cake and pasta for the whole crew, and she also likes to party. So she's been around at the parties. My little brother's most of the time he's at the parties. He also still lives in Amersfoort, and he has been around there. And my father, he dropped off some stuff the other day. He doesn't really like to party, but I think he likes what we're doing. So that's nice to see. But with my mom, she's been a great support for everyone.
For the rides, nice. And so the DJs that you, so is it always like you as a collective is always involved, or is it always you in a different one, or sometimes two different ones, or are you guys always there basically?
Yeah, we are always there to like host the night, do the production. Sometimes they do their own production, but most of the times we do the production. We are at the door. We do the social media. We maintain our account. And we just stay in touch with all the collectives and communicate like, hey, when are we gonna post this? And we're like the main hub for everyone. But most of like the whole concept is based around two collectives a night, and we put them together and say like, okay, you're gonna have the night together. We do basically like WhatsApp groups. Like we're gonna put all the people in there for organization of that night, and they figure out together like, okay, we're gonna make this poster. We're gonna post this time. We're gonna do the production a certain way. So most of the times I like to keep my hands off of it and just let them enjoy the space we create. Like that. Yeah, that's basically the way we do it. Sometimes the first edition this year in January, we didn't have any collective programs because it was not really response. It was also the first month, and I think everyone was just like, no, we don't want to do that date. So we did one ourselves, and for that we did a open decks. So we had a survey. People could just fill in their information, and they could sign up. And we had 30 sign-ups. We selected 10 DJs from it, which was very nice because it were DJs that some never played in a club.
Mm-hmm.
It was their first performance, and I really enjoyed it. Plus, it was very good visited. Like I was quite scared. Like, okay, it's gonna be dry January. We're not gonna have any headliners, but it was, I think, the second most visited party.
Wow, speaks for you, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. So
yeah.
people are finding the club without a headliner, which was cool. We did the whole production ourselves. But yeah, other than that, it's always two collectives,
Mm-hmm.
except for the last night, and that's gonna be uh, yeah, a different kind of production. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be big because it's gonna be the final one on April 18th. And I think, yeah, we're still discussing it a little bit, but we want to do it with all the collectives.
Oh, wow.
So get them all in there, give them two slots basically, or like two programming slots, and it's gonna be really cramped. But there's back to backs,
Mm-hmm.
and that can be fun. Like have two collectives back to back with each other with a different sound, challenge each other.
Yeah,
So that's also gonna be a fun one.
nice. And what after? What's gonna happen when this after the 18th of April? What
Yeah,
are the plans?
that's a very good question. We don't really know yet
Mm-hmm.
because we started this, yeah, with the question like, can we do this? And the question is kind of turning into a yes
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, we've been visited well. However, the location it's suited for these types of stuff, but it's not really like it's two pubs connected together. It's not like an actual nightclub, how we would envision it for a longer term. And we stop at April 18th because after that the festival season is going to start, and yeah, we probably want to enjoy that ourselves, and
Mm-hmm.
people are going to enjoy that. So we want to stay out of that lane. So we don't really know yet
Mm-hmm.
what's going to come after. We do want to continue the stuff we created with Club App, like the whole connecting of all the collectives and the platform we created. So we do want to continue with keeping in touch with everyone. Maybe we want to create a platform that's permanent. So we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna in another forum, we're gonna continue this where everyone can stay like attached and yeah, stay in touch with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of have like a nightlife community, so we can like not book an event on the same date. But yeah, there's more to come, but I cannot share it right now. I
Okay.
don't wanna spoil like it's not official yet. So
Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
yeah,
That's fine. How about we do one more track, maybe?
yeah,
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea.
Nice.
And I do have an idea for this track.
Okay.
This track is from DJ Tool. It's very trancy, very driving, energetic. And this one is one I played with Arthur at a semi-illegal rave we played at King's Night. Last year we did the closing set where we started off with a very minimal set, and we wanted to end it with like more transy, more energetic, euphoric way. And yeah, this track is just crazy. So we did this as like sort of the switch up
The switching point.
in the set.
Yeah,
So
nice. Okay. Mood change.
Yeah, energy.
Energy.
Yeah, this set was also it was the one that got us booked, I think, for Into the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I really enjoyed playing the set with Arthur together. Like
Nice.
we have sort of the same sort of the same sounds, but not completely. So
Mm-hmm.
we're always behind the decks, like not really like discussing, but we're challenging each other,
Yeah, that's nice.
and we learn. Like I got this track from him. Like shout out to Arthur. Um, but yeah, it's always fun to play with him.
Nice. Um, so we were already talking a little bit about how maybe something more permanent could look like in the future with the parties that you're doing. If you could like dream big, how would what would be the nicest best case scenario? How would that look like?
Mhm. Yeah. So I think a lot of people can share this vision, but what I think is the best is I don't like too big of venues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be under 1,000. Like main room, 600 would be nice. 4 to 600 people capacity. And I would personally, I love a club which has a main room with one sound. So yeah, that's just gonna be the main room. Then there's another room with experimental stuff, so like ambient or whatever. Like it can be a chill area where you can make paintings or I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
just some creative stuff. You need toilets, more enough. Like you need toilets,
Yeah,
plenty of
yeah.
them. Um, I think yeah, like that, and it should be in your own management, so not in like those are the issues I've ran into before, where you have quite a like it's not your like not your own
Mm-hmm.
space. You always have to abide to certain rules that are in place, and I think especially for Amersfoort, because I think in other cities there are quite some spaces that have that. In Amersfoort, if you can have a space like that where you can basically do anything you want
You can push
and
the limits.
really like yeah, you can really raise the level of the whole city.
Mm.
You can put it on the map. You can yeah, you can go crazy with programming, artists, the like sound system. Because now also a problem we have with sound is we have Reefplan, which is from Tijmen, who I also do the pop with, and he has a sound system from Reefplan. But not right now we have to fly it in every time,
Oh,
so we
I
have
was
to
gonna
like
ask you about it. How do you do it for
yeah. So we
sound
got like
production?
two vans, like two packed vans, and we do two rides
Oh my god.
to the venue. Like we're carrying the speakers every time, connecting it, setting up, which is just a lot of time. And if there can be a permanent venue where you can just like oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock, just gonna walk in there, turn the speakers on, set up everything. It's gonna be more than that,
Yeah,
but
little bit.
yeah, a little bit more than that. But they like that. That would be that would save a lot, like time wise, money wise. That would be like
More efficient,
way
obviously.
more efficient, and
Yeah,
that you can put your energy elsewhere. So you can
yeah, make the
invest
program
it, yeah,
better. Yeah.
in programming or yeah, anything basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you would need that. Same with lighting. Like now
Mm-hmm.
we have to. There's no like truss system, so we're just building lights every time. Then you can make something permanent, make additions. You can really raise the level.
Yeah. And if you think about some venues maybe where you have been, what would what comes to mind that would maybe inspire you for the vibe, for how it looks or how you felt? Experience.
Yeah. So also because I have been so busy organizing stuff, I did not really have a lot of time to go
Actually go
to
out,
go to
yeah.
venues.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I have been to Raum,
Yeah.
which I really liked. because there's just so much space, so much things to discover.
Hmm.
It checks all the boxes. It's not in the city center. You have to get out there. Um, Same goes for export in Rotterdam. Also been there, which is it's quite far out. You're not um, like sound wise. You can just
Do whatever.
do whatever,
Hmm.
and it's also sort of a barrier for people to go there. So because right now we're right in the city center, there's a lot of people at the door. Um, you have to be quite selective who
Hmm.
you let in, and I think when you go outside, there's already you do have a purpose when you get there,
Of
and
course, yeah.
I
You make
think
an effort.
you make an effort exactly.
Yeah.
I think that would already make it like raise the quality of uh, the audience
Hmm.
you have inside. So yeah, the location would ideally be outside the city center, maybe 10, 15 minutes by bike from the center or the nearby station.
Hmm.
So yeah, that would be optimal. And there are some locations in Amersfoort that check these boxes,
Hmm.
which we are also very much are busy with. But I cannot share anything concretely yet because I don't want to make false promises or spoil things. So, but we are busy with that
Yeah.
to be able to raise the level even more.
Exciting.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, that would be
What
crazy.
would be the perfect opening night? What's the lineup? Or
Ooh,
like, who is headlining?
that's a good question. I probably would give that to Bastiana
Hmm.
or Vogan Han, who are from Amersfoort, and they are amazing artists. So I would probably want to give it to one of them.
Hmm.
Pablo would be on it
Of course.
because he doesn't play too often. I think he should play way more because he's just a very talented artist. Um, who would be more on it? Yeah, it's a very good question. It's gonna be Amersfoort for sure.
Yeah. Nice.
So Amersfoort DJs, maybe Gillian, who's also a dear friend of mine, who's a very good DJ. Um,
Yeah. It
yeah,
sounds good.
I can name way more names, but they're not popping up to me right now.
That is
So
okay. It's okay. It's all
yeah, like Arthur. Then I'm gonna just like collect my own friends. But
good. The first instinct.
yeah,
No, it's all good.
Ellie.
It's all good.
Ellie is someone we booked at main panel 2 times now, I
Hmm.
think. And she's also an amazing DJ with a lot of textured sets. I think I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard sets like that. So Ellie, um, and probably way more artists than I can now remember.
Yeah. Very
So
nice.
yeah,
A nice big venue. Permanent
yeah, that would
venue.
be
That would be the dream.
that would be the dream. Yeah,
Do
for
you think
sure.
afterwards then you would actually be like, okay, now I like this, I wanted to achieve this, or do you think then, like with a lot of things, you're like, so what's next, or is that kind of the end goal?
Mm,
You don't know. That's what do you think now, probably, and then
yeah, that's hard to answer. I think
yeah,
because right now there's still so much to gain.
mm,
So for now, it's just keep building. And yeah, I'm also on like 3 paths because I'm on my own path as a DJ. So like I work 40 hours a week. I have a very lovely girlfriend. I have family. I have friends. I also organize the parties. I try to DJ. So one path, I want to play some gigs,
mm,
not too many, but just sometimes I would like to play. And that could be at festivals or just maybe some clubs in Rotterdam or Amsterdam or Amersfoort. That would be the goal for that. The pub, it's gonna end, but yeah, we're thinking about transforming it into like a platform for multiple organizations, and then that's gonna end. but maybe it's gonna transform also into a permanent club,
Mhm.
which I probably won't be, because I live in Rotterdam. I'm probably not gonna be able to be there every week, but I can help with the vision. And I think the main goal I want to get out of this is to, because I have like a lot of people help me to be able to get here,
Yeah.
and I would like to be able to help other people to also get up there. Um, so yeah, I would like to continue doing stuff like that.
That's really nice.
And in yeah, I got my collective main panel, and that's very where like the deep puristic thing is, and I would like to explore that more as well.
Mhm.
That's probably gonna be daytime parties. That's gonna be the vision, or it can be an ambient set in a church with light art, which is meditation for 45 minutes.
Mhm.
That's gonna be very experimental or very deep, and I think yeah, that's gonna be the future for now. So just
Looking good.
finish the pop first,
Yeah.
because that's
Smash
still
it down.
yeah, 3 editions to go, which are gonna be very nice editions,
Nice.
and then we'll see where it goes from there.
We'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
Okay, let's do one more track.
yeah.
What what no
No,
no.
okay, no, because the sound is on. But next track, I'm gonna pick one.
Yeah,
I don't really have one in mind yet,
that's
so
okay.
I'm just
Take your
gonna
time.
again pick one.
Yeah, please. You said we are gonna go in for 13 minutes
Yeah,
into
so
the ride.
yeah, so this is a opener track. I don't know if we can be heard over this, but yeah. So maybe I want to play at the pub because I haven't really played there, and I've been discovering opening tracks a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I think this is one everyone should hear,
Nice.
and maybe hear it at a set of mine, maybe in the future. So yeah, this track is like 13 minutes long. I don't know if we're gonna finish it.
Let's see.
Let's see. But yeah, I don't know. I love long openings.
Mm-hmm.
Like when a DJ opens a set, it's like very storytelling. Also depends on the time and vibe
Mm-hmm.
of the, what do you say, like the audience. If everyone is like very in it, it's not smart to do a 5 minute long opening, I think.
Honestly, it depends. I mean, it really, I feel like it can depend and work so well as well because it's kind of like a reset. Like, you also need to maybe reset for a second and be like, okay, I'm here. And now
Yeah, that's
this
true.
is. So I like that sometimes. Um, I've also heard sets where out of nowhere the DJ would play for proper 10 minutes just ambient in between while everyone was fucking hyped. And then just like, nope, it's gonna be like completely crazy. But then because of the big differences,
Yeah,
people
then the
go
hype is gonna
nuts.
be, yeah, that's true.
So I do whatever you want,
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
That's what it's all about. You have the power in your hand.
That's true. Yeah, well, this is something I would like to do. Like, yeah, I found this track not too long ago actually, and I really, I don't know, just gritty, energetic, euphoric. So yeah, it kind of fits my
Fits the
fits my
vibe.
liking. Yeah.
Yeah, nice, nice. Cool. Let's
So yeah,
listen.
let's check it out.
We did it.
Yeah,
Was that actually 13 minutes?
14. I felt like
14?
13 and a half. Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. Didn't feel like it. You have to come closer though.
Yeah,
Otherwise
but
we
I
can.
see it's like very
Oh, it's
up high
very
already.
it's very high. It's
Yeah.
okay. Okay, for your last words of the night, maybe tell us what are the next events? Where can people find you? What's gonna be on the schedule? What should people wear? No, I'm joking, but yeah, what's coming up?
Yeah. Club Paap,
Hmm.
28th of February. 21st of March. We're gonna have Raveplan. It's not gonna be their 10-year anniversary, but they've been organizing raves in Amersfoort, under bridges, everywhere, all over for 10 years.
Wow.
And they're gonna have with Whoop, who is like a women-only collective, so only women on the lineup. They're gonna do a pop night
Nice.
together, and the lineup is gonna be very nice. I don't think I can spoil it yet because it's not, but I know it's gonna be very good. And then the last one, and then
Which is gonna
we
be
will
the
see.
crazy
Yeah,
mix
the
of
last one is
everything.
gonna be completely mental, with everyone, massive production. Get your tickets because it's probably gonna sell out. Like
There we go.
be there.
And the tickets are
Uh,
not expensive, huh? They're
no,
cheap.
they're 10
Yeah.
euros. Like we want to keep it accessible
Yeah.
for everyone. So
Maybe time for people in Amsterdam to make a trip to Amsterdam.
definitely, yeah. Also because the last night it's gonna probably go on for a while, so you can just keep going till the first train,
There we go.
which is close by. So yeah, if anyone wants to come check it out,
Nice.
definitely do so. And then yeah, for that, nothing really planned yet. So which is also nice because then it's gonna open lots of space for new experiments, new thoughts, and I'm probably gonna keep DJing. Uh, so if I ever get booked, I'm probably gonna play.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I'm just gonna play for myself, which I also enjoy to just play music and yeah, get to know music even better. Um, so yeah, that's it basically.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sounds really good.
yeah.
Thank you for coming. Let's do one last track, your ending track. Did you bring an ending track?
Ooh,
It doesn't have to be ending.
maybe
It can be anything, huh? It's fine, but the
I'll
ending
try.
track of our set here,
Yes,
basically.
I will try.
Okay,
Try.
nice. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Yes. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.